lovelies, I'm Christina, and today it is time for Top 5 Wednesday. Now I haven't done a Top 5 Wednesday in a while, but I'm thinking I'm gonna try to get back on track with doing these every week. Sometimes there are topics that I feel like doesn't fit me very well. I might just do my own top 5 things for those. I will link to the Top 5 Wednesday Goodreads group down below, so you can go check them out if you want to join or just see the future topics. It's a whole lot of fun, and I have to say that the people that are running the group are doing a good job with coming up with funny topics to have every week. So the topic for this Wednesday is top 5 forgettable books. So these are books that, for better or for worse, you just can't really recall what they were about. So let's just jump in, shall we? So the first one is one that I read quite recently. I actually have a wrap up with this one from not so long ago, but still. It is The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle. Now, I remember this being beautifully written. I remember it being about the last unicorn on Earth and her trying to find out where she came from and if there's any more of her species left, but that's pretty much it. I can't remember how this ended. I can't remember much of the story at all. Next up is one that when I was browsing through my bookcase, I saw it and I was like, what is that book? I didn't even recognize the book. And then I had to read the back of the cover and I was like, okay, I kind of remember I read this, but that's about it. It is The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks. Now, you know Nicholas Sparks wrote The Notebook. I love that book and the movie. It is a story about Wilson. Wilson is married to Noah and Allie's daughter, the couple from The Notebook. And he's trying to make his wife fall in love with him again. While reading the back of this, I remember like snippets of it, but I couldn't retell this even if I wanted to. I think I kind of enjoyed this, but I couldn't say for sure. The next one is the one that I think that most people remember pretty well. For me, it clearly didn't stick. I don't know why. And that is South of the Border, West of the Sun by Haruki Murakami. I really enjoy Murakami's writing. I remember this one being very confusing and feeling like it didn't really go anywhere. But other than that, I don't remember anything about this one. And it's a short book, and still reading the back of it, I don't remember anything. So maybe I ought to reread it sometime. I don't know what it is. It just didn't stick. Next up we have Fairest of All by Valentino. This one I remember actually liking. I remember really enjoying this one. This is about the Wicked Queen in Snow White and how she became wicked. That's pretty much all I know, and I can't remember how this story was told. I don't remember anything. That's kind of weird because I really enjoyed this one, but still, there's no details, nothing. It's a total blank. So maybe I should reread this one as well. The last book on the list of forgettable books I have here is Code to Zero by Ken Follett. Here as well, nothing, total blank. I don't even remember if I enjoyed it. It's a story about the Cold War and some satellites, a man that has lost his memory and then finds out that there are long-kept secrets about his wife and his best friends and his life in general. I don't know. There's a lot of other Follett books that I would love to get to, but this one is one that clearly didn't stick and I don't feel a need to revisit it. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 most forgettable books. Like I said, some of these I really liked, but still there's just something about these stories that didn't stick to my brain for some odd reason. I know, the brain is a wonderful, weird thing. But yeah, this was a really fun top 5 to do. I really had to do a scavenger hunt in my bookshelf and then go back and try to remember all of the stories from the different books. So it was a good kind of walk down memory lane when it comes to my reading, but I was surprised of how many books there were that I had to really think hard about what they were about. Of course, it's like this with movies as well with me if there's been a while, and because I feed myself with so much fiction all the time, I guess things get tumbled up into this mishmash of a lot of fiction. So I tend to forget sometimes. Like some books clearly slip my mind. It happens. It's not that they were bad books, but they just didn't stick. Please let me know down below if you have a book on your shelf that you just can't remember anything about. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video soon. Goodbye!